Alright people, so I'm here with the top 10 shittiest matches in WWE. Now these matches, I haven't been watching WWE for that long, just from 2011 around Survivor Series to now. I've watched it the whole time. And I have included some matches before then, but I think only one. I've watched them, or at least watched some of them, or at least all they suck. Or at least have sort of understanding that they suck. And I didn't rank these matches because I just don't know how the fuck I could rate matches. And when I say bad matches or shittiest matches, this is how I sort of took the, uh, this is how I graded them, or, a scale, I guess. If it was like, if it was expected to be a bad match, or a good match, like a great match, and it ended up being, not horrible, but bad, that could be, why it's on here, or if the wrestling just flat out sucked. And I'm only going off of wrestling quality here. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much the requirements you need to get on this list here. The first match, and again, no order, it's not rated, no ranking, they all suck, so I didn't really know how to fucking rank them, and I probably could have, but it's late. I didn't have the energy to. So, first one is Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar at, I believe it was WrestleMania 20. Basically, they were both leaving the company, so they didn't give two shits about the match. Just stood around there like fucking tards. I mean, it's fine if you're leaving. You could leave the company, it's your choice, but come on, like, put on a good fucking match. I mean, you're getting fucking paid a lot of money. You're on fucking WrestleMania. I mean, you've got bunch of guys who would love to fucking wrestle in that spot probably, and let you two jobbers go out there and wrestle like fucking idiots and don't even do anything. They do stupid moves. The crowd's chanting at them. I heard the most over guy was Austin at the fucking match, who was the guest ref. So that deserves to be on here for sure because they didn't give two shits. They were wrestling just boring ass moves and it was pretty shitty. Next one, and I'm sure not a lot of people saw this, but I was aware of this one. I believe they put like an article on Bleacher Report after Caitlyn was what released, or I don't know what the fuck happened with her. I guess she just decided to go her separate way. They put something on Bleacher Report, a story about her, and one of the highlights of her career. Or one of the most memorable moments was this very shitty match with Maxine she had at NXT. It was fucking horrible, botches, fucking sucked. So that's why I put it on here. Again, not a, like you wouldn't expect this to be a good match at all, really. But it was just so fucking shitty. It was horrible. So that's why it's on here. The next one, Big Show and Orton from Survivor Series. I believe it was 2013. What a horrible fucking match this was. Just plain out shitty. I think I sarcastically gave it a negative .5 out of 5 stars in my Survivor Series review. I think I said I was serious at the time, but I was probably being a little sarcastic there. It was probably no star match, or maybe like a quarter star or .5, but it was a fucking horrible match. I remember Orton was going to this one DDT spot on the top rope, and he accidentally brought Big Show too far off and he just fell down, and then right after he flexes his muscle and it's like, look how great I am. It was fucking horrible match, very boring, between two fucking horrible wrestlers. Next one is Batista versus Del Rio at the Elimination Chamber 2014. A fucking horrible match between Del Rio knows how to fucking wrestle a little bit. Batista, when he came back, holy shit, was he fucking horrible. Didn't know how to do generic or ordinary wrestling 101 moves. Was botching, just everything almost. It was so bad. He did get better though. Like when these guys come back, they just, I think they just think they could just go back and wrestle like they did 4 or 5 years ago. But you need to get some training in, and you need to get used to it. Because after Batista got, wrestling a little bit, a few months in, he started wrestling good. Not good, but better. And, like this was horrible, like botches, it was bad. Very fucking bad. Next one is the Money in the Bank ladder match from this year for the WWE title. Or my bad, guys, WWE World Heavyweight title. Why can't you just call it the WWE Championship? Just be a shorter fight. It's too much to fucking say. It sounds weird in promos, like my client Brock Lesnar will win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Why didn't this say WWE title, WWE Championship, or the Undisputed Championship, something like that? But this match was fucking bad. I mean, I remember watching it. It was like 2:30 in the morning. I was already tired. And I kept falling asleep during it. Um, and it was just, I mean, it wasn't horrible, but like a Money in the Bank match, this is what I'm talking about. When I say the criteria to make it on this list, the Money in the Bank match is supposed to be a good match, hardcore moves. This match was boring, not good. So that's why, I mean, it wasn't horrible, but it was expected to be much better than it was. So that's why it's on this list. Next one is the Battleground Fatal 4-Way between Roman Reigns, John Cena, Kane, and Orton. In just a very boring match, not good. I mean, it was totally bad, but I mean, again, like a main event pay-per-view Fatal 4-Way for the WWE title, or my bad, WWE World Heavyweight title, should be a good match at least, but this one wasn't. It sucked ass between four boring ass wrestlers. Cena, who actually knows how to wrestle. Yeah, you know, I shouldn't say four boring. Cena actually knows how to wrestle. He's actually can be a pretty good wrestler. Reigns fucking sucks. Does the same five moves over and over again. Orton fucking sucks. Wrestles and boring ass moves. Kane's fucking washed up, retired. I encourage Kane to retire and run for fucking president as a fucking libertarian or some fucking, do something other than fucking wrestling. Go be a fucking libertarian governor, and then maybe you could become, president one day as a libertarian. That would be fucking awesome to see Kane in the White House as a libertarian, because I myself am very libertarian. Now I'm going off topic. But yeah, I mean, that was a boring match. Next one is not one match here, but the entire, set of Rusev squash matches. They were like 30-second matches over and over again. Boring, same old shit for like months, literally months, over and over again. Rusev does a super kick, stomps on the guy's back, and then puts him in the camel clutch, or the Accolade. Like, that's such a great name. Accolade, I don't even know what the fucking Accolade is. Isn't that like an award or something? I don't fucking know, but they were just the same old shit over and over again, and it was fucking boring. Next one is Lesnar and Taker. Again, not a horrible match, but it was expected to be a good match. All of Taker's matches at WrestleMania in the past, or like the recent ones, have been classics, like Punk and Taker, classic fucking match. So this one was a letdown. Taker was obviously beat down and broken and old and washed up. Heyman, I was listening to him on Talk is Jericho on my way home from my vacation. It was a very good interview. Heyman's got such a great interview, like on talk shows. It's fucking awesome listening to him. He's got so much great stories. He's such a great wrestling mind. But I was listening to him, and he said Undertaker collapsed like 5 seconds after he walked through the curtain. So obviously Taker was broken, beaten down from Lesnar, and just a letdown match. Was a boring match. I mean, I remember a few good spots, but not many. It should have been a lot fucking better than it was. And I'm not, maybe Undertaker didn't realize he was just physically out of shape or bad, so that obviously did contribute to it a lot, because he got a concussion during the match, so it probably affected the match too. Next one, Sheamus and Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 27. The famous 18-second match, and people say, oh, that helped Bryan's career. I beg to differ. I think it would have done a lot better for Bryan to go out there, wrestle a kick-ass 25-minute match, just like he did with Sheamus at Extreme Rules at the following pay-per-view. Wrestle a fucking awesome match and beat Sheamus. That would have been a fucking cool, but instead, Sheamus, it's a bro kick in 18 seconds and it's over. People are like, oh, this helped his career. Maybe, but I think it would have been better for him to go out there, wrestle a fucking awesome match with Sheamus, and either preferably win. That's what I would have liked. Or maybe you could have like AJ cause Brian the title. You know, it's just something different than the fucking 18 seconds, because Brian is a fucking tremendous wrestler. Does not deserve to be jobbed out to Sheamus in 18 seconds. Next one and the last one, Jerry Lawler versus Michael Cole at WrestleMania 27. I mean, it was very fucking long. I don't even think I watched the full length match of this, but I mean, why have fucking two announcers wrestle for like, it was a long ass match too at WrestleMania. I mean, just, I didn't need to be there. I mean, I assume none of the moves in this match were good. I watched some of this match and I assume it was a fucking shitty match. So yeah, it's in there, you know. Ironically, two of the matches on this list, Steve Austin was the guest referee with Goldberg and Lesnar and Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler. So that's a little fun fact for you guys there. But yeah, there you go, people. This was a requested video. So if you have any other requested videos, as I say a million times, comment them below. Or hit me up on Twitter. The best way to do it is hit me up on Twitter, because I don't look at my comments a lot. You know, I will look at them, all of them, like, you know, eventually. It takes me a while to get to them since I have so many. Twitter is the best place to request a video, because I usually check my Twitter every day. So there you go, people. There's your 10 shittiest matches of WWE. You know, and it's hard to pick out a list, because there's been so many shitty matches. There's been so many fucking matches, so I cannot remember every fucking match in WWE. But if you have a bad match that you remember, leave it in the comments below. I'm sure I missed some, so leave them in the comments below. And leave your opinions. I don't care what your fucking opinions are. It's your opinion. It's First Amendment. Leave them in the comments, negative or positive. So there you go, people.